Welcome guys, welcome to the third vlog. Oh, it's phase 2 heightened alert. Well, so no, we can't really go out and ride. I mean, ride for food, and the food series is also put on hold until we're done with this heightened alert thing. So we're doing a bit more vlogs now since I don't ride that much, and I thought you guys could join me in on the ride so we can still create some content, some motorcycling content at least. And yeah, so today on the third vlog, vlog episode number 3, we are heading back to my parents' place. Steep drop by the end of that hump. And yeah, so we're heading back to my parents' place to pick up something of very, very trivial value to most people, but not to me. Might sound stupid, but it's actually to pick up my Pokemon figurines. Actually, so we've just sort of like finished moving to the new place, about 90% I think, or a bit more. And I've brought over my Pokemon card collection, but not my Pokemon figurines. And you might ask, oh Joel, why since when are you such a Pokemon collector? Well, I'm not actually. These Pokemon figurines are not valuable to me because they are Pokemon, but because they hold sentimental value, because I've been collecting them as a kid, spending my pocket money when I was really, really young, you know, in primary school. Back then when everybody had a Game Boy, but I didn't. And my family couldn't afford a Game Boy for me, and so I turned to having these Pokemon figurines and cards. Well, the cards are actually quite valuable. I have the EX cards for Charizard and Dragonite and stuff like that, and so to me they're valuable, and might not be to you and to everybody else, but to me I think it's a symbol to me of my childhood, the good times, when times were a bit more carefree. And so yeah, and we're moving and my brother's taking my room, so I didn't want those figurines to get misplaced, so I'm having to make this special trip back just to collect them. So this shows you how much these figurines mean to me. And you know, hopefully somebody else will enjoy them down the road when I get older. Yeah, so that's a little fun fact. Ooh, my jam accident. So yeah, I lost track of all those new additions after they've gone to like Ruby and Sapphire. I'm only more accustomed to the traditional yellow, red, green, you know. And I think those were the OG, and those is the real Pokemon lah. So okay, something has happened here for sure. Unusual time for a jam. I see fire engines. You know, not a good sign. Not a good sign. Oh, Bluesg car caught fire. Electrification for the win. Oh, guys in the lorry, have you seen the recent CNA Insider story on the safety on workers being behind the lorry, and that it's not safe because there's no safety restraint for them? I don't know, what do you think? I think from from a human perspective, definitely a no-go. But I can also understand the business side of it. I mean, it is additional cost, and it's a question of who's gonna bear the cost. Oh, and by the way, I've just gotten my second jab. You know, I told everybody, nah, fever, body ache, you know, placebo. It's a placebo thing, you know. It's on your head. Yes, you know, to a certain extent. I thought I haven't really got fever, anything too severe that has impeded my work. But I am experiencing some sort of muscle sore, like, you know, like I have knots in my shoulders or something like that on my left side where the jab was administered. So and that's been bugging me, and yeah, I just want to bring it up lah. So far the people I know haven't really got fever after getting their second jab, so I think it's a placebo thing. If you feel like and you tell yourself you will get a fever, you probably will. But yeah, I felt some body aches, but because I was a bit rebellious, they said no workout after the jab. But the next day after I got my jab in the evening, and after my jab the next day in the morning, I went for a swim and under the sun. So I think I might have asked for it a bit, but yeah, you know, the bike girl is always never good at following rules. The thing I get about the 999 is like I get to practice my gear shifting, I get to practice rev matching. With this, it's like riding a high-tech scooter. All I have to do is just to kick up and down the gears and it just shifts, except on that low RPMs. But yeah, it takes a lot of it adds a fun factor to riding, but also I think it also takes away a certain aspect, very traditional aspect of riding. So yeah, you know, it's fun in both the traditional and the high-tech way of riding these days. Oi, naughty number plate, naughty, reflective and very small. I mean, this guy is more ballsy than I am. Look at that. Oi. There are more than one way to get back to my place. There is Nicole Highway, there is CTE. There's Nicole Highway and the CTE, so I think, I don't know, I haven't decided which way to take. I might take CTE. The only thing I don't like about taking the route via Nicole Highway is that there's a lot of traffic lights, you know. So irritating little traffic lights that are not well timed. So you get green, but the next one will turn red by the time you get there. No matter how quick you are, or maybe I'm just not quick enough, but reasonably quick, the traffic lights are not well timed. So it's very irritating to take Nicole Highway sometimes. Oh, okay, so I've gotten my Pokemon figurines, and and surprisingly I saw some of my old, very old Game Boy cartridges. So if I actually picked them up as well, you never know when I might get a Game Boy. But yeah, I had a Game Boy only. My first ever Game Boy was in when I was in secondary 1. My parents actually promised me that they'll get me a Game Boy if I manage to get in the express stream. And yeah, and actually they went back on their word. So when I got the desired, not very great aggregate score for my PSLE, yeah, I got into the express stream nonetheless. But yeah, they went back on the board. They said, oh, Game Boy is too expensive, you can't afford it. But you know, don't make a promise to your kid if you can't keep it. And I remember that at that time the Game Boy was about $170, maybe about 16 years back. Still, it's not chump change for sure. But you know, I thoroughly used that Game Boy, and then I convinced them. So remember we were at Toys R Us Tampines Mall, and they got me the Game Boy in the end. Yeah, so when the fad of Game Boy was finally over, I just jumped onto the bandwagon on Game Boy, and that was in secondary 1. Mind you, everybody was then on PSPs, and I was there was I on my Game Boy behind everybody else. But you know, I really thoroughly enjoyed playing a Game Boy. I took it everywhere with me, everywhere I went. And yeah, so those were good times. Alright, so we are moving from the east back to my place. It's time to call it a day. It's been a long and tiring day, and my shoulder has been giving me a bit of a time. My left shoulder, especially because of the vaccine. I'm not sure it's because of the vaccine, but also because I was stupid enough to go swim the day after my vaccination and this morning as well. So, oh, very, very, very sandy. So sketchy sometimes braking here. I saw the trucks are doing construction here. And just a little fun fact for you guys. You know, construction is supposed to stop at like what, 10 PM maybe? And sometimes you see these construction tipper trucks working too late. And why is that? Because they construction for national development purposes are allowed to go on for 24 hours, and they're not restricted to only operating during normal construction hours. And so even if residents complain, they still have the right to continue construction round the clock, 7 days a week. So just something I thought you guys should know, because I just found out about that not too long ago, and I thought it was pretty interesting because, you know, I didn't know about it. Woo. And here a little bit of the backfiring, the buffling at the back, the exhaust. Oh, so nice. Oh my god, the backfire. Not too much backfire, it was just enough. One nice little gentle pop. Woo. Makes riding this thing so satisfying sometimes. Oh, so the fire engine is just left the seat. Alright, so exiting the highway. Woohoo! The purples, man, on this thing when you downshift. I did not do anything to the exhaust, I promise. The exhaust is like that, man. Amazing. And this thing passed inspection, by the way, guys. We're reaching home. Let me squeeze in between these cars. Even for this CBR, which is quite well geared, the chairs are still long, man. Open sesame, thank you. Alright. Bye guys.